One thing I'm good for is filming in my car, right? Which you may or may not be able to tell. This is a different car than what I usually drive. This is my father-in-law's car because my car messed up, and then my dad let me borrow his car, and then his car messed up. And this car is not currently messed up. It does have AC issues though. We do not currently have AC, which you think that wouldn't matter because it's February, but we live in the South. So it's a bit warm. It's like 70 degrees today. And I have rewarded myself with an iced coffee, which is really good. It's raspberry, pistachio, and I think they added white chocolate, I think. It's really good. But today, Miss Baby had her doctor's appointment, and I took her to that, and she's growing really well. She's like 8 pounds, 3 ounces now. But she does have thrush on her tongue, so we're gonna have to get some medication for that, and I'm going to have to be mindful to, you know, wipe off, and for both daughters, because my big girl is still breastfeeding and Miss Little is still breastfeeding, but my big girl, she doesn't have thrush or whatever. She didn't get that the first time when she was a baby, so there's that. I have stopped at a thrift shop, resale and marketplace kind of thing. I guess it's a thrift shop. I've stopped here because there were some things that I want to look and see about picking up, maybe the new house. Specifically though, National Geographic magazines. I got this in my head the other week that I wanted to get some National Geographic magazines, like the old ones, and do like some projects with them, or even just to have them, just to look through for real. I don't know why, like we never had those like in our house growing up. Well, we would do projects with them and stuff, but it wasn't like a staple piece. But it just got into my head, and it stayed, and since it stayed, I'm going to go ahead and indulge this impulse. But yeah, like I said, I have to get back to our apartment because I had to come back over this way to come to her appointment, and we actually stayed the night over here. We left my big girl with my mom back at my brother's house. Logistics right now are crazy. But yeah, that is so good. That is so good. I was really doubting the pistachio and raspberry combo, but that is so good. But I think she went to sleep, which is unfortunate. But I'm gonna try and put her in this sling thing I have. This chest carrier thing. My husband usually is the one who puts them in that and wears them around in that, but I don't really know. There's a lot of clips and straps, and it's really difficult for me to put them in by myself, so I need his help. I kind of need help with this one too, but this one's not as difficult. This is a ring sling that I think I got from my sister, and I can usually use this one a little bit better. So we're gonna try and get her in there, and she should be happy and content because she'll be like nice and cuddled and swaddled. Okay. Oh, good bird. That is way too low. I was able to do this successfully one time. Okay, so I actually failed at the other one. I'm not even going to push that in. Apparently I struggled with that. And we're going to see if I can do this today. I don't know what my next problem is with doing this correctly. But it's there. Fortunately, she has not woken up. So. Alright, I think I did this right. really shown you when I was recording, but I'll actually take him out the bag and show you a little thrift haul of what I got. Miss Baby here just ate. My supply is crazy because both my daughters are still breastfeeding. My big one is still breastfeeding occasionally, so my body thinks that I have twins, so my supply is crazy. And unfortunately, I forgot to bring my pump, which is so dumb because I physically picked it up and moved it before I left, so I just completely forgot I need my pump. But yeah, so I'm back at the apartment now. I'm going to pack. The wonderful thing about little babies like this is that you can just put them down in one place and they don't move or touch or unpack your stuff. So there's that. That's why we brought her with us, one of the reasons. And the other reasons is, of course, she's breastfed. But I'm going to try and pack. And it feels weird to be back in the apartment because I've been at my brother's house for a month, so everything feels very unfamiliar. And also my house is a mess, which it's been a mess for months because the further along I go into pregnancy, the less inclined I am to clean things or maintain things. My plants are suffering so bad. She burped, but I think she's still gonna throw up. My plants are suffering. There were just a couple of things that got left in the sink that I had to throw away. But I think I'll probably start upstairs because if I do get help from anyone, I would rather them take the downstairs than the upstairs, you know, the bedrooms and private stuff and all that. So that's probably what I'll do. But I'm gonna put her down and pull out the stuff, which I'm gonna have to pack, and we'll get started. I probably won't record too much of me packing because that's boring, and I don't want to have to be bothered with setting up this camera and propping it up on stuff because where even are my tripods? I don't know. Who lives here? I don't live here. Whose house is this? I just feel very disoriented with, like, whose stuff is this? And why do I have so much stuff? I had wanted to declutter before the baby got here, but it was, again, hard to do because toddler and giant pregnant belly. But anyway, enough excuses, enough wasting time. Let's start doing things. Okay, I actually did find one of my tripods, but I don't, it's just a short one. It's probably like 8 inches long or something, so I'm kind of just holding it out because I don't have anything to really stack it on. I'm not stacking on anything, so if it's a little shaky, it's because I'm holding it, but I just turned this way so that the light's coming in, so everything shows up better. But I'm just going to show you the things I got. This actually did not come from the thrift store. This came from an estate sale. We were in Jackson in December for a thing, and I had my husband stop at an estate sale, and we got a few things there, one of which was an overpriced drawing, painting, whatever, which we'll see in the new house whenever I put that up, and he was kind of upset that I actually had him spend that much money on it. But this basket came from there. It was actually a really expensive estate sale. It was the home of a pathologist. I did a lot of traveling. This baby is upset that I left her. She thinks she's alone. Hold on. I put her in the thing. I have today figured out how to use it. I don't know why. It's so hard. It's been so hard for me to figure out how to use this thing, but we got it today. So this footage is gonna be so shaky and crooked. It's crazy. But yeah, I got that basket at estate sale. I got this basket today. I think she just gave it to me for like $3. So I'm gonna use this probably like on an entryway table or something, or in our living room, somewhere like that. You kind of put like the remote, or you know, mail, keys, whatever in this. I got, hold on, which way's the right way? Right. This picture frame. We can go this way. Can you? No. There's not another thing hanging up that way. So you can put it this way, or you can put it that way. Or you can take the little white part out, and it can just be a bigger frame for a larger picture. I got this one too, because it looked like it matched. We never really printed out or put up a whole lot of pictures here because there's not a lot of spaces to like set picture frames. And then my husband didn't want to put like a bunch of holes in the wall because this is just a rental. Although he did mount our TV over there. We're gonna have to fix that. And he mounted a fireplace in like our entry area at my mom's insistence. And he put a couple of extra holes in the wall, and he's gonna have to fix that. Or my dad will. Someone who's not me is gonna have to fix that. And then, which this probably isn't real milk glass. This is probably something from the dollar store, honestly, that I paid too much money for. But I got this vase and another one that looks like it, which I will put in the new house. We have a window over the kitchen sink. I might put it there and put some flowers in it or something or other. So we'll see how we do that. And then a National Geographic, which is the actual reason why I went there. We got this edition. This one is December 1982. With this cool lion. And interesting little topics in there. It says at the bottom, it says President's Report to Members. I'm not sure who the president was in 1982, but that'll be interesting to see what's up with that. Hold on. She's so cutesy. You don't want your passy? Her sister never took a pacifier. This one will. I think she's going to go back to sleep. Here's another one. This one is January 1983. And I'm either going to decorate with these in some type of way. Maybe like do collages or junk journal or something like that. This one is from May 2019. That is, focus. That is supposed to be Leonardo da Vinci, I think. It says Leonardo, so I would assume that's Leonardo da Vinci because the only other Leonardo I know about is DiCaprio. And yeah, and I just dropped this one. Hold on. It's hard to bend over while she's strapped. I have a baby strapped to your chest. And this is from June 2020. That is Lawrence Brooks, 110, America's oldest known World War II veteran. And I think my husband will find that interesting because he likes war and history and stuff. Strategy games. He's a nerd, so he knows he's a nerd. He plays D&D, so it's fine. I can say that. I've told him that. I'm not talking behind his back or anything. Everyone knows. So. Alright, now we're gonna pack. Stop procrastinating. I've actually never really packed before. Like, I packed my room when I first moved in here with my husband after we got married. And when I was a kid, we moved maybe 8 different times, but I was a kid. The last time we moved, I was 8 years old. Before that, we moved 8 different times. And no, we were not in the military. We just moved a lot for some reason that I don't know. So I've never actually been responsible for moving a household. And there's a lot more stuff in here than what I had in my bedroom at my parents' house. But whatever. Here we go. My husband is trying to send one of his friends over to help, but that feels weird. That feels weird because I'm not that familiar with her. And like I said, my house is a mess, so that feels embarrassing. And like, you guys see it, right? But not too many people are actually going to watch this vlog, I feel like. And then even if you do, I'm controlling what you see, so you can't see how bad it is, how bad it is here. It feels weird. I just feel uncomfortable. She's just staring at me. But she's about to go to sleep. But anyway, I should probably intro this vlog. I'm going to intro this vlog as a moving vlog. So, as another form of procrastination. So, editing Christy. Here we go. Hi, I just wanted to come back onto the vlog to close out this vlog for February, the first few days, weeks, whatever, of February, and say thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe for more, and I think the next video that's going to be up is going to be more moving vlog content, so if you like that type of content, stay tuned for that, and thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.